Christmas, children! You know, Santa can't help you with that. But we do have lollipops.
Oh, ooh, thanks, Santa.
Sí, gracias.
Hey, Feliz Navidad. And Merry Christmas. Oh, thank you for shopping at the Buchanan Mall. Ho, ho, ho!
Just what I've always dreamed of. Christmas at the mall.
Oh, come on, Antonio, it's fun. See how we turned out.
I look like a geek.
Oh, you look adorable. Okay, time to hit the shops. You gotta get something for your mom, right?
Yeah, but it's gotta be real. None of this glitzy stuff.
Relax, we'll find it.
No, what I'm saying is...
No, I know. You don't like malls. Come on, Vega. Get some Christmas spirit or else.
Okay, hey, Harrison, wait up.
Renee? Hello. I'd like to have your very best table. My daughter and I are here to celebrate.
You could be a good winner.
Sweetheart, what would be the fun in that? I have been saying all along that I did not murder Victor Lord, and now the whole world will know it.
Especially if you don't lower your voice. As I understand it, the court hearing was difficult for everyone.
Yes, Renee. And believe me, what was revealed behind those closed doors will remain confidential.
For Vicky's sake, I thank you. And now, if you'll wait here for a moment, I'll see if I can't get a table ready for you.
Oh, it would have killed her to say congratulations.
Mother, she's Vicky's best friend. She's just trying to protect her.
Honestly, none of the things that came out in that hearing will ever be revealed by me. Not that Victor Lord's memory doesn't deserve to be trashed, burned, torched, destroyed.
I thought that Kelly was going to join us.
Oh, she's going to be late, as usual. Though I do wish that Blair could be here. That way all the Kramer women could show their solidarity.
She sounded better on the phone when I spoke to her last night, but I am happy she's coming back from Ireland tomorrow. She's going to need all the love and support that we...
Dorian!
Oh. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. This is the best day of my life. Hello, Joe.
Congratulations, Dorian.
So, Patrick Thornhart. What would you have to tell me about him?
Can we sit down?
Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to like this? Mayor Buchanan donated a couch. Please have a seat. Listen, just go ahead and tell me. It'd probably be easier if you just spit it out.
I went to the jail today to see Patrick.
Okay, I'll repeat the question. What does Marty Saybrook have to do with this?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
When Maggie Carpenter came to the door last night, she was delivering a message from Patrick. Apparently, Patrick had been hiding in St. James Church. Maggie and Andrew had convinced him to turn himself in.
Well, good for them. But what does that have to do with what's going on?
Patrick didn't want me telling the Irish police his stories about terrorists and assassinations. He said the police were terrorists, too. Another one of his lies. Look, I know I should have told you as soon as Maggie left, but it had been such a perfect evening, I didn't want to ruin it. What happened in Ireland, getting caught up with Patrick and his escape, I've put that behind me.
Then why did you go to the jail to visit him?
I guess there was just a seed of doubt that I had in my mind, and I wanted to face him and make sure that everything he told me was a lie. Of course, he still claims he's innocent. He's the victim, not the killer the Irish police say he is. But it's just the way he said it. It was like he was proud of the way he used me to escape.
Marty, I don't know how to ask you this. I don't want to, but, did you have feelings for this guy? Do you still?
You're saying that Marty Saybrook is just a convenience?
I had a couple of goons chasing me with guns. Do you really think I had time to romance some silly American tourist?
I've heard Marty called a lot of things, but silly definitely doesn't fit.
Never underestimate an Irishman, Mr. Buchanan. I had to hide out from Bass's boys, so I took refuge with Margaret Saybrook for just a little while. I played on her sense of adventure, her openness, and her spunk. But as soon as I didn't need her anymore, I got out of there, leaving her none the wiser.
Well, if you're such a hard-hearted Irish rogue, why did you come all the way to America and make Marty's house your first stop?
Let me see if I can make you understand this. Some fellows were trying to blow my brains out. They've already convinced everyone in Ireland that I'm a killer. Once they shot Todd Manning, I was left holding his coat, his briefcase, and his passport. So I took it, and I used it.
Well, at least you admit that you're a thief.
I'm a survivor.
Oh. Well, if you're so hell-bent on survival, then why go to Marty's house? The United States is a big country. You could have hidden out in Montana, Texas, California.
To warn her. The same fellows that were after me might be gunning for her, thinking that she knows something, which she does not.
Interesting. You're that worried about a woman who's just a convenience.
Yes. Her friend Todd Manning was killed trying to help me. I didn't want her death on my conscience as well.
Why would these so-called terrorists go after Marty if she really doesn't know anything?
But they don't know that, do they? If a man like Bass thinks that Margaret can bring him down, he'll have her killed like you would swat a fly. Commissioner, you gotta understand, Chief Inspector Bass is a traitor and a killer.
Well, well, Chief Inspector Bass, I hope our chef is meeting with your exacting standards.
Ms. Buchanan.
Oh, no, please, please, please. No, no. I do not want your food to get cold.
May I say that the Dover sole is excellent. The potatoes perfectly sautéed. And the French cut beans, impeccable.
4 stars. I'm overwhelmed.
3 stars, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Something's wrong.
I'm afraid so. You see, I haven't seen nearly enough of this hotel's lovely owner.
When I heard the news, well, I'm very happy that they dropped all the charges.
Thank you, Joe, but you really don't need to say that.
No, I mean it. I mean, after I got to know you, I think you know I always believed you.
When the rest of Landview, and especially your family, was ready to brand me with a scarlet M for having murdered your grandfather.
But now my mom admitted she was wrong.
Yes. And it was a very brave thing that she did. I'll never forget it. And I will never do anything to add to her suffering.
Excuse me, your table is ready.
Cassie, can you and Kelly just go to the table? I'd like to talk to Dorian for a few minutes. We have some unfinished business.
Your coffee, which nation will you be visiting today?
Can I ask you a question? You have all these international coffees. How come you don't have café con leche?
Well, cafe latte is pretty much the same.
Not to a Puerto Rican.
Well, why don't you just give him a cafe latte?
Short, tall, or grande?
Grande. What else?
A tall, skinny, dark cappuccino for me, thanks.
Got this down to a science.
Cups and coffee. All right, now back to our Christmas shopping.
Hey, wait a second. If you're thinking about getting me a Christmas present, forget it.
Who said I was? Same goes double for you. I don't want any Christmas trinkets.
Done deal.
Maggie, I did not call you a liar.
Oh, yes, you did.
Oh, I did. I called you a coward.
Oh, yeah.
You said you were going to go to Baltimore and talk to your father. Didn't happen. I mean, when push comes to shove, when it actually came to doing it, you bailed out. You said, no, not me, I'm a chicken.
I'm not a chicken. I didn't bail out. This happens to be my father's busy season. You know that? You think I want to go visit the old bishop during Christmas? I do not think so. After the holidays.
Which holiday is that? Groundhog's Day? Valentine's Day? Maybe Arbor Day?
I started for Baltimore, didn't I? Something just came up. My father is his most sanctimonious self at Yuletide. If he ever acted like he was worth forgiving, I would forgive him. But until then...
Hey, man. Lord, Maggie. Well, you two sure know how to shop. I came out dry.
Well, you have to think of shopping as a context sport.
I'd rather not. Christmas was Luna's favorite holiday.
Oh, me and my big mouth. You know, I used to be a lot smaller, but I keep putting my foot in it. I guess the good news is it's something you'll get used to as you get to know me better.
Now, there's a frightening thought.
Well, you know, I'm gonna go look for a table. Excuse me.
Oh, Max, you always have to give her such a hard time. Yes. She said she was sorry. She always does. Listen, I know this is rough on you. I know that this is the first Christmas since... Remember what she gave me last Christmas? Yeah, that camera. Remember you kept leaving those subtle hints, that brochure around with those red circles all over the place? Yeah. Oh, yeah. She gave me that, too. But the real gift she gave me was telling me she was pregnant. It was the happiest day ever. There's my sister. Her being free and happy is the best Christmas present I could have this year.
When we were together, I knew you'd done a lot of things, but I never believed you were capable of killing my grandfather.
Thank you. Though you never can tell who is capable of murder. Given the right circumstances, I might be. You might.
On my mom.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You're right. You know, my family, always treated you poorly. As if we were perfect. When you were saying you were innocent, nobody in my family would cut you any slack.
But you always did. And that was enough.
No, it wasn't. So, regardless of whether or not anybody else in my family is going to apologize to you, I want you to know that I am very sorry for everything that my family's done to you.
Joe? Thank you.
Would it have made any difference?
You think all he wants to do is apologize? Joey? Yeah, I'm sure that he's happy that Mom's finally been exonerated. Probably wanted to tell in private how much he was...
He's going to go to bed with her, Cassie.
He?
Oh, I don't mean right here in the restaurant. It's just, you know, they're going to get back together again.
What in the world makes you think that?
I don't know. It's just... Now he's going to see her the way he used to see her. When he left her.
After everything that my mother has done, Kelly, Joey's not going to get back into that relationship again.
Are you kidding? You should see that weird, far away look he gets in his eyes when he starts talking about her. Cassie, trust me. He could get back with her in a heartbeat. And I mean really, really fast.
No. No way. Kelly, Joey's very different than he was when he first started to see my mother. People change. I'm sure he's much more interested in someone his own age.
Really?
I think it's best, Joe, if we don't talk about the past.
Yeah, I know. I promised myself I wasn't going to say anything, but we're here, right? I mean, we're talking. I still want an answer, and the real one, this time. Look, you dumped me for David. He forged the diary that got you off death row, and the price was blackmail, wasn't it?
Joe.
And that's why you threw me over. It was because you didn't have a choice. You didn't love him. Look, just say it. If it wasn't for the diary, we would still be together.
Look, I think we'd better not open this door, all
Look,
right?
Doreen, don't give me that.
Oh,
I just
look,
want to...
here's Blair. I'm sorry, Joe. Sweetheart, you're back. And a day early. Let me look at you. Are you all right?
Surprise. No. What are you doing here?
Joey, darling, I'm sorry. I have a table in the lounge.
No, I'd like one in here. That's all right. I can handle it.
Why didn't you let us know you were coming? We could have met your plane.
Well, I didn't even know myself until I got to the airport.
Something amazing happened, right?
No, Kelly. Nothing amazing happened. I did what I needed to do while I was there. The old inn in Inniscrag, where Todd was supposed to find Marty, it was all closed up. But I met with the police, and they showed me the high road to Ballybay, where Todd's car, well, he lost control of his car, and then he showed me the shore. He showed me where they found Todd's jacket, and I brought it home with me, and this was in the pocket.
Todd?
I know, blows your mind, doesn't it? A Celtic cross. I don't know, I guess he bought it while he was over there.
Sweetheart, I really do wish you would let me go for you.
No. I'm glad that I did. Because now I know that he's gone. For good. Todd's not coming back.
I'm not asking for myself, it's Margaret.
And what is it that you want for Marty Saybrook?
She's a good woman. I want her to live, to be a beautiful old grandmother with 15 great-grandchildren sitting by her knee. And if you want the same, you'll make sure you keep her out of this investigation. So if Chief Inspector Bass says that she knows anything, you gotta disabuse him of that opinion.
For an Irishman, you're really a lousy liar. You know that?
What, you think I'm making this up?
No, don't get me wrong, Mr. Thornhart. This tall tale that you've spun about secret agents and spies and a group called the Men of 21, and then there's this assassination plot that's buried in sheet music. I could probably buy all of that. But when you look me in the eye, and with a straight face, you tell me that Marty Saybrook is just a convenience, I'm sorry. You flunk my personal polygraph.
Believe this, Dylan, because I've never meant anything more in my life. I just want to forget about Patrick Thornhart.
In your time in Ireland?
It's just someone I met. Someone who wanted to take advantage of a wide-eyed American tourist.
And?
That's it. He tried and he failed. You think that if there were more to tell, I would have said yes when you asked me to marry you?
Hey, listen, I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. The thing about it is if you have feelings for this person, then I want to know.
If I feel any kind of, I don't know, responsibility for Patrick, believe me, it disappeared when I saw him in jail. He's a user, a con artist, he's a killer. I know how your first wife betrayed you. And I know what that did to you. I never ever want to hurt you like that. I want to be your wife. I want to be the one person that you can count on. Now, tomorrow, always. Can you tell me how you're feeling? Angry, confused? Doesn't matter. I can take it. Please don't shut me out.
Vicky. Everyone's Woman of the Year?
Well, it wasn't exactly Vicky.
What?
It was one of her personalities. Vicky didn't know anything about the crime until just now.
If you can call it a crime. Where are our drinks?
Wait a minute, Dorian. Why would any of Vicky's personalities want to kill her own father?
I know firsthand that Victor's character had a very dark side. And I wouldn't blame anybody for having killed him. Ah, thank you. Sparkling cider all around.
So, what shall we toast to?
Oh, Blair, honey, we don't need to...
Hey, Cassie, I am okay, all right? Look, I got Melidor. And I guess I'm the new publisher of The Sun by default. And most of all, I'm carrying Todd's baby, and I've got the memory of our love. So I've got a lot to live for. And that is what I'm gonna do. So here, although I will need a little help now.
Well, I will buy all the Melidor cosmetics I can.
Well, that's our Kelly, always willing to sacrifice. No, I like the way she thinks. No wasted sentiment, no pity. In fact, I get a lot of strength from all of you.
We're Kramer women, and we support each other.
Okay, so let's drink to that. To Kramer women.
To Kramer women.
So, Maggie Carpenter comes to your house to give you a message from Patrick Thornhart, and you go visit him in jail, and I'm the last one to find out.
Dylan, I'm sorry.
No, you know what? I feel like I'm the one who's let you down.
What? No, you haven't done anything.
Marty, every time that you said the guy's name, I was growling at you, you know. No wonder you felt like you couldn't open up to me.
None of this is your fault.
Marty, listen. You are absolutely right about the fact that you have changed since you've come back from Ireland. You are a heck of a lot stronger. Hey, you didn't have to tell me all this stuff tonight. I mean, you didn't know how I was going to react. You didn't know what was going to happen, but you did. And that matters to me. And you know what? To show you how much I appreciate it, I am going to take you out to dinner tonight.
You don't
How's
have
that?
to do
I know I don't have to do that. But I know what you're thinking, too, probably. Oh, no, he's taking me out to dinner at Rhodey's again, huh? Burgers and fries. Well, you're wrong. Tonight, we're gonna do it right. We're gonna go to the Palace. How's that?
The Palace?
Yeah, the Palace.
You always said that you hated being at the Palace.
I know what I said, but, hey, this is the first place we went on a date, and, I want to show off my new fiancée. What do you say?
I'd love to.
Good.
But,
But what?
You can't wear that, or you're gonna end up wearing the pink sports jacket that they keep at the Mayor Deeds desk.
But you're right, I'll go change, because pink is definitely not my color. I'll be back.
Are you saying you believe me?
I'm saying that your Irish fairy tales are a lot more convincing than your claim that Marty means nothing to you.
You can think what you like about that. The point is...
Well, I know the point. Inspector Bass won't let me forget that.
Are you going to give in and send me to Dublin?
For me to believe you, I'd have to believe that a chief inspector of the Irish Special Branch is really a traitor.
And a murderer. He's already ordered the execution of Siobhan Connolly and his own man, Gwilligan. And once I'm out of the way, he'll have a clear shot at his true target, whoever that may be. So the real point, Commissioner, is what are you going to do about it?
Guard! I'm through with Mr. Thornhart for now.
At least tell me what you're going to do.
When I decide, you'll be among the first to know.
Hey, here we go. All right, man.
Hey, Rudolph.
Big smile here.
Rudolph! Oh, boy!
How about a lollipop?
Oh, yes. There's one for you. And one for you.
All right, look at that.
And what are you doing for New Year's, my dear?
Oh, Santa, what will Mrs. Claus say?
Come along, Irving.
Bye-bye.
Oh, thank you very much, Irving. Look at this. Oh, wow. Oh. How'd we do?
You know, I hate
That's
people
great.
that do all their shopping ahead of time.
2 days before Christmas is not ahead of time, Max.
You know, you'll be lucky if Maggie left you any toys. She cleaned that place out.
Hey, don't complain. Some of these are for Max.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, you shouldn't.
Oh, don't sweat it. I wouldn't dream of buying anything for you. Actually, these are for Al, and I saw some other great stuff he bought, too.
Well, I don't need any shopping tips from you, thank you.
Come on, Max. She's not too bad, and she's got a credit limit that won't quit.
I'll tell you what. Hit me with 3 baseball trivia questions. If I get them right, I'll help you shop. If I miss one, you can tell me to take a hike.
Come on, Max. You're always up for a bet. Joke? That was a joke.
Okay, fine. 1. Who won the 7th game? Name the pitcher. 1968 World Series.
Give me something hard. Mickey Lolich, Detroit Tigers.
Let me just get her attention. Don't break a sweat here, all right? Okay, number 2. Pete Rose holds National League record for hitting safely the most consecutive games. Whose record did he break? Say good night, Maggie.
Oh, you know what? I think it was Wee Willie Keeler. Thank you very much.
Oh, denied. That's 2. 2.
Okay, fine. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Ty Cobb held the National League batting championship from 1907 to 1919, except for 1 year. Who beat him out in 1917? Oh, I think she has met her match, don't you, Cordero?
See, the trouble is, Max, it was 1916.
Ow.
And the champ that year was Tris Speaker with 3.86 average. So what do you say, hold him? Shop till we drop?
Come on, Max. Fair is fair.
You know what, forget a quarter if he doesn't want my help, but I did see this really cool trout fishing set that comes with a book that teaches you how to...
Al loves trout fishing.
Yeah, I know, but if you have something else in mind for your son...
Did I say that? Say, I never will, Jonah. Never mind. I won't even say the word. I would love to go wherever your trout master might be.
Would you?
Yeah. Would you mind showing me?
No, she won't. Come on, Maggie, you'll do it, right?
I wouldn't miss it. I get to teach you about baseball. Come on.
Wait. No talk about baseball. Let's talk about basketball, all right? It's a much safer topic. Houston Rockets.
Orlando Magic.
You're both wrong. It's the Bulls. It's the Bulls.
It's the Magic.
Bulls.
You gotta believe it's the Magic.
Nobody's gonna beat Jordan this year. Oh, yeah, forget it.
So, did you do it with Doreen? Apologize.
Yes, I did.
And why don't you come over and have some cider with us? Joey, you're still not carrying a torch for her.
No.
Funny about sex, huh?
I beg your pardon?
Well, even when you don't think about it, you think about it. Like I had this dream last night.
If it has anything to do with you and David and the candle whipped cream, I don't want to hear about it.
Heaven forbid. No, there was no whipped cream.
And definitely no David.
So who was it? I cannot wait to gather you into my aching arms and carry you home and make passionate, endless love to you. Kelly.
Some guy. People don't have faces in dreams. Everybody knows that.
Oh, well, they do in mine.
Hey, wouldn't it be a kick if I had a dream like that about you? Not that it would mean anything.
No, it wouldn't.
You know, since I asked you to help me lose my virginity, dreaming about you and me doing it would be perfectly normal, even though we were just friends, right? Right?
Right.
Chief Inspector Bass. Mind if I join you?
By all means, Commissioner.
I just talked to Patrick Thornhart.
Did you know? I would have preferred to have been there to represent my government.
Well, I'm sure that you'll understand before I can consider extraditing anyone, I have to satisfy the demands of my government.
Of course. What did Mr. Thornhart have to say?
He's quite a storyteller. Spies, treason in the special branch.
And no doubt he included me in that fairy tale. Believe me, Commissioner, everyone in the special branch is screened very carefully. Corruption's impossible.
I wish. Nothing is impossible, Inspector.
You don't know Patrick Thornhart as well as I do. The man is a pathological liar, which makes him seem more convincing. All the same, of course.
So Siobhan Connolly was not an agent working for you?
He told you that? Oddly enough, that part is true. But he killed her. We didn't. And we want him to come back to Ireland to pay for that crime.
Well, there are other crimes, like assassination.
Commissioner Buchanan, I know a small-town police force, such as you have, doesn't have much call for anti-terrorist work. If you did, you'd know that nothing Thornhart said rings true. I can have a flight set to get him back to Dublin tonight.
Tonight? You must be itching to get that guy out of here.
The sooner the better. I would like to speak to Miss Saybrook before I leave, though.
I don't really think that'd be necessary.
I still would like to find out everything she knows about him.
All right, Inspector. Of course, I'd like to be there when you talk to her. Me being a small-town cop and all that, I want to do this by the book. This extradition stuff, it's all new to me.
Well, perhaps I can be of assistance.
No. I wouldn't want to impose. See, Todd Manning's widow has returned from your country, so I'd like to stop by and give her my condolences. Excuse me. By the way, Thornhart insists that Todd Manning did not die in a car accident. He says he was shot in the back.
What did I tell you? Pathological. Do give my condolences to the widow as well. Thornhart has talked. No one believes him for now, but the local constable might become a problem. No, you don't have to tell me how important this is to you, Poseidon. I give you my word. Patrick Thornhart is living on borrowed time. And a very brief time that will be.
So, you think she'll like it?
You?
Yeah, but,
Then she's bound to love it. Especially because it came from you.
Hey, thanks for helping me with everything.
I guess we don't make such a bad team after all, huh?
Look, I gotta go.
Oh, Tonio, wait. I wasn't really sure if I was going to see you before Christmas, so...
Is this what you did when you wandered off? I mean, I thought we
No,
said...
it's no big deal. It's just a stocking stuffer.
Okay. Thanks. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Great going, Harrison. You said you weren't going to get him anything. You...
Is there going to be a memorial service?
There will be, when I'm ready, whenever that will be.
Well, I'm sure that Todd's friends will want to attend. I know that Marty said she would.
Don't! Cassie, don't even mention her name. If it weren't for Marty, Todd would still be alive. I don't. I just don't want to hear about Marty's pain, all right?
I understand. It's just that Marty's going through her own tough time right now that her friend is in jail.
Oh, yeah. Dylan Moody?
No. Patrick Thornhart, the man she met in Ireland. Listen, I'm sorry. I just shouldn't have
No, I'm
mentioned
glad that you told me. I'm even more glad that he is in jail, and I hope somebody makes him pay.
You know, when you think about it, David Vickers could probably be in the cell right next door to this Patrick Thornhart. It's rather perfect, isn't it? Everybody gets something. I'm free, David's in jail. There is a God.
A letter to your girlfriend?
No. I called it the Ballad of Llanview Jail.
You a singer like Elvis?
Poet like Eliot.
Eliot who?
I require a private cell with my own television and a window.
You're lucky you only get one roommate. Christmas is the busiest time of the year. Peace on earth, boys.
Here, sweetheart, let me help you with that.
Oh, Lorna, thank you. You know, all of a sudden, I don't...
You're feeling exhausted. I'm sure you're jet-lagged. Let me take you home.
I'll go with you. No, you won't, Cassie. I'm sure that you have some last-minute shopping to do.
Well...
For me, of course.
Sarah Blair, good to have you home.
Thank you, sweetie.
Ditto.
Oh. What'd I miss?
The Kramer women are each going their separate ways.
Oh, then you won't mind if I hang with Joey?
No, of course not.
Good.
Bye. Bye. Have fun, Kelly.
Thanks.
You did not say that to him.
Sure I did.
Blair, I want you to know how sorry I am.
Away from me. You murderer.